What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I have got the 2026 Montana 3901 RK. So this is going to be one of the industry's #1 rear kitchen floor plans in terms of the amount of people purchasing it. We all know Montana's #1 selling fifth wheel brand in the entire country, and this is going to be their top rear kitchen model. And this is not only a unique one, but it's also got some 2026 changes, which comes down to a lot of what do you call it, Jeez Pete, aesthetic changes. So you have the new exterior, you got this beautiful paint job here. On the interior, they reworked a couple things. So if you guys don't mind, drop some comments and let me know what you think. Typically, I start off on the inside, but knowing this, a lot of people don't make it to the outside because, you know, not a lot of people watch a full 20-minute video on RVs unless they are purchasing the thing. So I want to show this part first because I think this is just such a cool thing to have as an offer. The storage in this is absolutely incredible, and it shows off a lot of why Montana is great. So you have that aluminum frame construction, and you'll notice it's going to be a little bit more than most of the brands as well. But I mean, what do you guys think here of the paint job? Now, the specifications, unfortunately, there was not a weight sticker here. Today, I'm down at Keystone RV, where they have a bunch of different units set up for some dealerships to check out. So it's a good opportunity for the dealers to come and see, you know, all the latest and greatest. It's not great for someone like me who needs all the specs. So I'm going to put those down in the description, along with a link for Funtown RV. So if you're interested in something like this, give them a call, and you know, they can work on, you know, getting you one ordered, because I'm sure there's not too many 26s out in the field. But let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? Get your pinkies up, because this thing is fancy. Right when you walk in, you got yourself a little half bath situation. I'll show you that a little bit more here in a second, but really good size. But this is what I'm talking about. It's a pretty cool, pretty darn functional floor plan. So you're going to get the dual opposing slides. You got the trifold sofa over here. So even though this is predominantly, you know, a couples coach or a single traveler coach, you have the ability to, you know, sleep your funkle. You got the ability to bring the grandkids. You also have power theater seating, and it's going to be one of those fancy ones where you have, like, you know, even like the lumbar support for like your neck and things like that. It's pretty darn cool. It's also across from a super, super nice sized TV. And what do you guys think here? I like the kind of two-tone they got going on, and it matches up with the accent lighting that goes across up to the kitchen. And on this side, it actually runs all the way down to the bedroom. Now, right over here, you're going to see, oh, look, they got some new chairs. Those things are pretty darn cool. I actually kind of like it with that white foam. It kind of outlines it, kind of neat. But you got 4 pretty darn comfortable looking chairs. And this also will retract on out, so it's a little bit of extra storage, but you also have the ability to flip that out. Now you're playing some euchre. You know, now you're eating some meals with honey buns. You're getting some work done. I think it's pretty cool. You're also going to notice really nice, tall, high slides. Again, just kind of opens up some of the roominess, baby. But you're looking at probably about darn near 7 foot, I would say, on either side. So you're also going to see you got some windows. They all open up for a nice breeze. They're also going to be kind of that fancy framed window where you'll notice how it goes all the way around. So you're going to get things like this with that alumifoil. And I think somebody just commented on my video I posted today, which was probably 10 days ago by the time I posted it. But reflectives, something like that for the actual brand. But it doesn't matter. Emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. We'll come back to the living room here in just a second. But this is, I think the reason why it is popular is because this rear kitchen is kind of lifted up. It's unique. It's a little bit different. It also allows you to be part of the action, you know, maybe when you are doing some cooking or some dishes. Because like right over here, you know, you see you got a good shot of the TV. It's a little bit more functional. Now on this, you're going to have the stainless steel TikTok Sink-a-Rooney, baby, where you got the cup cleaner, soap dispenser, waterfall with the high-rise faucet, whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. You also have the solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. And even though this is kind of lifted in the rear kitchen because of that incredible storage, you still got about 6'3" or 6'4" for head height. So a lot of you taller folks, you know, will be pretty happy with that. You can see a pretty good amount of storage, you know, over here, which who doesn't need a whole bunch of room for extra stuff in their RV. I'm starting to get a little sweaty though. It's hotter than bejeebers in this warehouse. I can tell you that right now. Underneath the sink, bada bing, bada boom. You also got yourself some disconnects down there, some shutoff valves, which are pretty nice. Pull out storage right here. It's also adjustable. You got the 3 top burner to whip up all the fixings, along with enough room to cook up like a little baby chicken. I also like the fact that you have a window here and a window there, along with a window behind me as well. Get a lot of good natural lighting in this guy. The convection microwave as well, so it's a kitchen little combo. What do we got right there? Look at that. So even that's going to be hands-free, which is nice. I don't know if you guys have heard that song by Benson Boone, the Mr. Blue Electric, Mr. Electric Blue. It's like stuck in my head though. It's driving me crazy. I drove 4.5 hours, did a new Brinkley video, which if it's not out yet, should be soon, a new line by them, Steamer Stinksucker 3000. And then I'm going to shoot about 4 or 5 more while I'm here today. Drive 4.5 hours back home. I debated on staying the night. Furrion 12-volt refrigerator, by the way, which has got the travel lock on, so I don't want to open it. But yeah, I'm going to drive home tonight so I can be at a football game tomorrow for the kiddos. First varsity game. It sounds like little man's actually might be getting some playing time, so that's pretty darn neat. I like that little mini slide out over here. So again, solid surface countertops, emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. You also got yourself, you know, some storage here that continues along over there. But pretty darn fancy. I mean, I'm a big rear kitchen kind of guy, and I think it's pretty cool. I mean, you got the Coleman Mach AC right here too, so it's got like a home filter for, like, you know, allergens or something. But look at that shot. It's just a good looking unit, and it's a tried and true brand as well. I also like the fact that you have another window here. So now we're back into the living room. You can see the power theater seating. You got 2 cup holders, a place for a book. One thing I forgot to show you, and it's also Lazy Boy furniture, by the way. And I know that because of that towel. So I'm going to sit down in it here in just a second. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty special. You have the Inaflame fireplace. You also got the JBL speakers with zone A, B, and C. So that's inside and outside, so you can rock on both sides. I like the kind of textured finish right there as well. And then bada bing, bada boom. You're also Starlink prep, so that's new for 26 too. So if you're someone that values having the internet while you're on the road, because a lot of people that are buying these are going to be kind of more using this a little bit more than the average person. It's nice to be able to have, you know, something like that. Now there's going to be this half bath, so it's pretty darn nice. You got a porcelain foot flush throne, plenty of room, but you're also going to get things like the stainless steel undermounted bowl, and then you get, you know, storage, more storage over there. Also, you get some overhead storage. Now, one thing that is the same is I believe this cabinet is the same, and I like that kind of dark outline. Again, it kind of breaks it up. And then right there, you got the mirror. Show off the old bowling gun, baby. What do you think about that? Steamer Stinksucker 3000. What's nice about this model is the bathroom's not next to the kitchen. So I know everyone always thinks, you know, you can't put a half bath in the kitchen. Someone will poop in it. Well, now you don't have to worry about it. Now just your, you know, your living room people can feel that pain. So right here, you got the central vac system, your fuse box if something isn't, you know, turning on. And then you got this little the guy right there, you know, hang some keys on me. And then, I like the octopus doodads more. It fits the voice a little better. You can go high pitch, you know, hang on me. So right here, you got all your slide out controls, your on controls, all your different lights, and then gas and electric for the water heater too, which is nice that they're still going with that. And then of course, you know, your tank heaters, which are 12-volt pads that stick on to the bottom of your tanks. You're going to have 2 steps that are going to be floating, heading up into the bedroom with a rail on the right. Another mini slide, similar in size to the kitchen, where you're going to see emergency exit, the Sansui TV, which is a smart TV, and then you have 6 drawers for all of your stuff right there, with a center one as well. And even those were going to be the soft close. Now head height here in the bedroom, you're looking at about 6'4", I would guess. You're also prepped up for the gateway system. If you're not familiar with that, basically you install it, and then you can call up like AT&T or Verizon and get your 4G kind of LTE. Third AC right here, all of which are going to be 15K. It does look like you get a king-size bed here as well with some reading lights there underneath. Window, and there you go. got king size storage too. And one thing I do like about this model, which is I think a lot of the reason why it is selling so much better than the rest, is because this bathroom bedroom combination is nice. It's not excessive amount of room, but you can actually get dressed. You got another mirror, another gun, another mirror, a reverse gun, 2 stainless steel undermounted bowls, a ton of storage right there. And then I also like the shelving and access to your plumbing. Flip it around. Oh gosh, camera, come on, what's the heck's going on? Porcelain foot flush throne, 1-piece fiberglass shell here for the bathroom. And then you have your teak seat as well, which I believe has a 200 pound weight capacity on it. Now I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. And you got maybe 6'1" with the old Birkenstocks on. But you got about 6'1" right here, probably about 6'4" right there. And then you have one of the fancier shower heads. So if your campground's got good water pressure, you're going to love it. You also got a knee cleaner as well. So, you know, a lot of people don't even wash their knees. And Montana thought that was absolutely not acceptable. And they came with complimentary knee cleaners. But look at that. Look at that. I mean, that's just awesome. Look at the closet in this thing. Come on, dude. What's wrong with this gimbal? I might have to buy a new gimbal. So right over here, too. I mean, you got washer and dryer prep, a place where you can put a fully stackable. And then again, I mean, your head height in the closet is nice. So all my stuff would go right down there. Your wife can get the rest if she's like mine. And then you got the magnetic close. It's actually pretty darn strong there as well. And we're out of here, baby. Going to show you around the outside, show you where everything is. Then I'm going to get skedaddling around to the most. But again, it's the 2026 Montana 3901 RK. Now on this exterior, again, this is the full body paint package. So it's going to probably add, usually full body paint is like 8 to 12 grand, depending on what all they're doing. But you can, it's optional. You can just get it with the regular fiberglass. So this is obviously, you know, fiberglass painted camper. Aluminum frame construction. Montana's been around for quite some time because they do things pretty darn well. I mean, I gotta say. You also got the 6-point hydraulic auto leveling, the fiberglass front cap with obviously the paint job again. I think it's looking really sharp, and you can see that new Keystone logo up there, which they are loving that. You also have the MoreRide pin box, which helps stop some of the chucking and bucking. Now right up here, you're gonna see it's a perfect place to put, you know, a generator or anything that you might want. You got your inverter, a couple battery disconnects, and a place where you can put 2 batteries there too as well. Cable slide here for the mini slide, and then you have rack and pinion over there. You're also gonna see you have a 30-pound propane bottle. And let's see if I can open this sucker up. Yeah, drop frame, so it's going to lead you to a lot of good storage under here. I mean, you could fit, I mean, probably like a canoe or something crazy in there, no problemo. I mean, you could almost, actually, I'm kind of curious if I can sit up in this. Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting, let me put my hat on so I don't look like a dork. I can fully sit up on this with just like a little bit of a hunchback, which is pretty cool. So this also, you can see, oh, by the way, your JBL speakers are located right there. You have a little window that you can do for the door. You can also add in a screen there. You're also going to obviously have, you know, your screen door, wind friction hinge for the door. But you also have the strut system there for the steps as well, making life a little bit easier with the extra large grab handle. Dual axles on this. You also have the frameless windows as well. Spare tire here up underneath, and now we're back out to the storage, which I can kind of skip over. But even though these are on the hinge or on the strut, these are also going to be the slam latch quality doors as well. So big old MoreRide tray. Now this can hold up to 800 pounds on it. You also have a ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof with backup camera prep there too as well. Now moving around on the side, you got one of your dump valves right here with the pull locations right there. You're also going to see that you are eligible for your slide toppers if you would like them. Slide topper is a piece of awning that'll go up on top, prevent the debris from falling down on top of your slide, causing a problem. Let's see what we got back behind here. It's that gas and electric water heater. Panoid rod sticking on out, baby. Looks like you got 17.5 tires too. More pulleys. Now this is kind of interesting as well. So if you plug this in before you turn on the full-on power to your unit, it'll actually tell you if the outlet's bad. So while it doesn't replace the surge protector, it will tell you if the power is like rough. So you can turn off everything when you're done. And then when you plug that in, it'll actually change colors if there is some sort of issue, which, you know, hopefully there's not. But extra safety precaution never hurts you. Exterior shower for exterior showers. And then you have the solar on the side right up here on the right. All your different winterization connections and bypass valves. Of course, your Starlink here too as well with your city water connection, and then your tank flush, which is going to be a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. Water filtration system. I don't know where that is, but it says it's got it because there's a sticker. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I hope to catch you next time. Again, my name is Hunter. This is the 2026 Montana 3901 RK. Have a great day. See ya. Meow 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 meow. Rum dum ba di da ba da bum. Rum bum ba da bum. Rum ba da ba da bum. Rum bum 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 ba da ba da bum bum ba da ba da bum bum ba da ba da bum.